Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and our title today is Japan braces for mega earthquakes, sadly, because we know that in Japan there are a lot of earthquakes. So let's get started with the warm-up questions. 1번, what type of natural disaster scares you the most? 어떤 유형의 자연재해가 가장 두려우세요? I haven't experienced it, but I think a tornado would be extremely terrifying, to be honest with you. In Australia, we have very bad thunderstorms. However, I have never been in a situation where there's been a tornado or an earthquake. I felt the aftershocks of an earthquake before, back when Pohang had their earthquake. However, I never have experienced something like an earthquake before, or a tornado before, or a tsunami before. But they all sound extremely scary, and they all sound very terrifying. So I think if I had to choose one, the last one I'd want to be in is a tornado, I think. 2번, have you ever felt an earthquake? 지진을 느껴본 적이 있으신가요? I just mentioned that I felt the aftershocks of an earthquake. It was very light. I was working in Pagoda at the time, and I was sitting down, and then suddenly the floor started shaking, but very lightly, and I thought it was just my chair, so I didn't really think much about it. And then when I went outside, I talked to the reception ladies, and they were like, "Did you feel that?" And I was like, "Oh, it wasn't just me that felt that. It was everyone that felt that." So I have felt the tremors of an earthquake before, but personally, I've never been in an earthquake, luckily. Alright, now let's look at the vocabulary and repeat after me. 1번, six figure. 10만 단위에. No matter how well prepared people are, experts predict 6-figure fatalities. So a number that has 6 figures in it, like from 100,000 upwards. In between 100,000 and 999,999, basically. Jinx. 2번, jinx. jinx. jinx를 걸다, 물건을 가지고 오다. We don't want to jinx it, but that's probably not the case. So jinxing is to bring bad luck. 3번, foreshadow. 전조가 되다. This was done because an earthquake of this magnitude can sometimes foreshadow an even larger one. A warning or indication of a future event. 4번, materialize. 현실이 되다. As of this writing a week later, however, no such quake has materialized, knock on wood. So materialize means become actual fact, or become true, or to happen. 5번, knock on wood. 행을 빌다. 행을 위한 주문의 의미로 나무를 두드리다. As of this writing a week later, however, no such quake has materialized, knock on wood. So knock on wood is to sort of said after a confident or positive statement to express the hope that one's good luck to continue. Also, like, another way of using it is when, like, as an example, I've never been in a car crash, knock on wood, meaning I'm trying to unjinx myself. I'm trying to stop the bad luck from happening. So you will see a lot of native speakers tap on their head or tap on wood and say knock on wood to undo the jinx. 6번, evacuation. 대비. Learn what to do when a quake hits and make sure you are familiar with the emergency evacuation routes. So evacuation is basically the action of leaving a place to do emergency. So example, every apartment should have an evacuation plan. If there's a fire, you usually go down the fire route. Sometimes, if you're unlucky, you have to basically not parasail, like, what do they call it? Abseil down the building. That's your evacuation route. All right, that was a preview section. Now let's look at the review section.